Hello and good morning to all my dear students. In the previous class, I have taught you about the charts that we can use in MS Excel. Generally, these charts are a tool through which we can represent our data in a pictorial format. So, in this class, we have to discuss about the insertion of these charts in our table. Along with that, we also have to discuss a very powerful tool of MS Excel, that is data sorting. Now, let's begin. Well, let's revise the concept first. As I've told you earlier, chart is a powerful tool that allows you to visually display data in a variety of different charts. Some of the most commonly used chart types are bar, column, pie, line, area, donut, scatter, surface, or radar chart. Charts are the pictorial representation of numeric data arranged in the form of rows and columns. Fine. So generally a chart looks something like this, as you can see over here. Fine. Well, this type of chart is it can be termed as a column chart. Fine. Now we have to discuss about the concept how we can insert these charts in our Excel sheet. For creating a chart in our Excel sheet, if you are working with Excel 7, Excel 10, 13 or any latest version, then you can follow these steps. But if in case you have any old version, then for that we have some different steps that you have to follow. Fine. So just now we are working with the steps that you have to follow with Office 7 or any other higher version. Fine. So in this version of Excel, you have to just hover on the chart type. Fine. And then you have to just click on that particular type and it will automatically insert a chart in your sheet. Fine. Now let's read these instructions very clearly. First we have to click on the insert tab. Then we have to click the chart type that you want to select. Fine. That you want to use. So you will get some options from over there. You have to select that particular chart that you want to insert in your table. Fine. Then you have to click the desired chart type that you want to use in your Excel sheet, and that's it. Fine. If you want to create a second chart, you just have to click on any blank section of your desktop or in your worksheet, and then again you have to repeat the same steps. Now we have to discuss all these steps in a practical way. So now let's see the practical and understand this thing. Well, over here you can see that we have a very simple table that we are using just now. In this table, if in case you have to insert a chart, first you have to select this whole data. Then you have to click on the insert tab. And then over here you have to just click on this chart pane. Fine. In this chart tab, you have to select any desired chart type as per your wish. Fine. Suppose I want to use the column chart or bar chart, then I have to click on this particular section. When I will click on this, it will show you the charts or its subcategories. So as you can see, we have two options over here. We have the options of column or bar chart. Fine. As you are able to see, I just have to hover my cursor over this icon and I am getting a visuals on my display. Fine. Suppose I want to insert this one. Fine. So I just have to click my cursor. I just have to hover my cursor over this and it will automatically add a chart on my table. That's it. Fine. So as you can see that we have got a chart over here. Fine. Now if in case you will change any value in this chart, it will affect your chart also. Fine. So as you can see over here I have written 100. So the chart has changed now. If I will write 19 over here, it will change the values also. Fine. If I am writing 44 over here, it will change the chart values. Fine. So whatever changes you will make over here, these changes will also be reflected in your this particular chart. Fine. Now suppose you want to insert one more chart of the similar data. Fine. So just for that you have to click on any blank section. Again you have to select this particular table. You have to go to the insert tab and then you have to select a particular chart type. Fine. Let's suppose I want to use a radar chart for that, or I want to use a line chart. If in case I have to create a radar chart, I just have to click on this and then I have to select my chart type. Fine. So here it is. I can insert one more chart. Fine. For inserting one more chart, we have to click in a blank space. Fine. Now let's resize this chart because it is covering a lot of space. Now for inserting one more chart, again you have to select this particular range. You have to go to the insert, then chart tab. Now suppose I want to insert the line chart. That's it. It's over here now. Fine. So this is how we can easily insert charts in our Excel sheet if you are working with any new version of MS Excel. Fine. You can also change their appearance by clicking on this design tab over here. As you can see, Fine. It will give you various attractive formats that you can use in your sheet to make or to present your chart in a better and attractive manner. Fine. Now after this we have to learn how we can delete charts in MS Excel. Well, for deleting chart in the MS Excel, the process is very simple. We have to select or we have to click on the existing chart. Then we have to press the delete key, or we can right click and select the cut option. Now let's do so. Now suppose you want to delete this particular chart. So you have to select this. You have to right click over this, and then from here you have to select the cut option. That's it. Your chart is removed now. Fine. Suppose you want to delete this one also, so you just have to click on this, and then you have to press the delete key from your keyboard. Fine. Similarly, for deleting this, we can just simply click over this, and then we can also do one thing. We can select this cut option from the home tab, and that's it. Fine. So these were some possible ways how we can cut or remove a chart from our Excel sheet. Fine. Now we have to discuss about the data sorting, or how we can arrange this data, or how we can sort this data in this table. Fine. As you can see that in this table, these names are not properly arranged. Fine. These marks are not also arranged in the ascending or descending order. So for this purpose, we can use data sorting. Now let's learn and see how we can use data sorting. Sorting is a process of arranging data in ascending or descending order. We can sort our data alphabetically or numerically by selecting the order of sorting. Fine. So generally when we write our data in a proper arrangement, that is either in the ascending format or in the descending format, it is termed as our data sorting. Fine. And this data sorting is very important tool of MS Excel, because sometimes when we have to find the person who is getting the highest in the class, or when we have to arrange your names in a proper alphabetical sequence, for that we can use this data sorting feature. For working with this data sorting, we have to use the data tab, and from that we have to use the data sorting option. Now let's see how we can do so. Well, now we are back to our sheet. So first thing you have to do is you have to select your whole data. Then you have to go to the data tab. In this data tab, you just have to click on this sort option, which is available over here. Fine. So when you will click on the sort option, it will ask you that which column or which row you want to sort. Fine. Suppose I have to sort this data alphabetically or name wise. So I will click on name. Then I will select the order, that is A to Z. That's it. As you can see that now this list or this data is sorted or arranged alphabetically. Now suppose I want to sort this data on the basis of the marks of column marks 3. So for that, again I have to click on this sort. I have to change this column to marks 3, and then I have to select the order. Suppose I want to select the order as largest to smallest. That's it. As you can see that now this list is in the largest to the smallest format. Now if I will change any of these values, suppose instead of this 31 I am writing 90. Fine. So it will also affect the sorting. Well, I hope that you have got this much. So it was all about inserting charts and data sorting in MS Excel. In our next class, we have to discuss about the filtration or the data filtration process of MS Excel. So thank you so much for watching this video. Stay healthy, stay safe, keep learning and keep supporting us.